I've seen growth ever since I came here. I've seen some changes spiritually, physically. Yeah, things are moving, although it's a bit slow. But we thank God for what He's doing.
We really appreciate because your programs has really changed the community, and we have seen change in our learners. They are able to read and to write. It's because of your support.
Uh, the school for the school program, it has been so well. We've been doing Bible studies on Wednesdays and Fridays. We normally give the kids some memory verses to do at home. This has also been helping us because these kids, they're not just memorizing by themselves, but they are also parents, those who knows how to read. They've been helping their kids to memorize these memory verses. We've seen some changes in kids because they always ask questions about Jesus, about how they should be a good Christian and all those, kind of stuff. That means that kids, they are getting it, and they are learning and they are changing, which is very good. There are parents who has been calling me sometimes whereby they can ask about the verses that I gave them, which means even their parents they are getting involved into that. Looking at it, we are looking at the big picture here. That means when the kid learn from here, they always go there and start sharing what they learned from the Bible study to their parents. That means parents, when they start like getting this concept, then the parents also, they will start change. It is just the prayer that we need to pray for these families, because I believe the word of God always changes a soul. So when this starts happening, I believe our community will be better. Thank you. So we have about 8 girls that we stay with here right now, because we received like 4 from the community. Like with these 4 which I talked about, like they were chased by their fathers. These girls, they lost hope. They were not up even when you look at them. Even their performance at school, it wasn't that good because of what was happening at their home. So after coming in here, we've seen that change. We've seen that kind of happiness. You can see a smile. You can see that happy face on them, because they feel now safe. They feel loved. They feel they are protected, and hopefully these girls will change even at school, where academically performance is concerned. At school, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, kids always get lunch from there. And it has been good, not just because of we want them to be coming to school, but also it's good for their health, because where they are coming from in their home, some of them, they don't have that kind of privilege of having that kind of balanced meal. But in here, at least they do get that can help them, that can make them to be healthy. Because if a kid is not healthy, then even education doesn't mean anything to them. So I think even this has been so helpful to them. Then about the under 5, we normally have the nurses from the hospital. We always like pick them and bring them here, and they attend to the kids. Back in the days, these ladies, they used to suffer because it's very far from Minamba to where the hospital is in Chilonga. It's really very far. So when we had to talk with the hospital, they had to agree to say, in order for us to be giving you our services, you have to be providing your own transport. So that's what happened. We talked with them, and that has been going on. And we thank God also. We do help people with some malaria medicine, because it's very far from me going to Chilonga. So in most cases, you could find that a lot of people, they're always sick with malaria. But we thank God that we do help in that way. People, they come at our place and they do get that medicine. We have Victor as well. This boy has been like was in the streets for some years back. He came here last year. He didn't like to go to school. He was a bully at school, and I think one thing that made him to be doing that was of not having like food at home, because he's been raised by the single mother, and that mother, she's not like mentally stable. So normally I think food wasn't around at home, so he could go in the street and start begging for some money and look for some food. But we thank God he came here. He joined us last year. He's been good. He's brilliant. He's intelligent in school. He always do well. He always come number one in class. And we've seen some changes here and there, but he needs prayer and deliverance. Wherever you are, just pray for him so that he can change, because there is still that kind of street life in him. But I believe he will be transformed, totally transformed. God will change him, and he'll be a better person, and he'll become a good leader, and also a living testimony to those kids who are still out there in the streets. Leadership is what is lacking in our area, in these kind of congregations. So that's how God spoke to us. Then we started the church, and looking at things, God is moving, God is working, and we have seen the hand of God, and things have started changing. And we are blessed because the people, most of the members that we have, they are youths. And that is the very important thing in our area. If the youths can be helped and have that kind of right food in their minds and being centered and not crushed fully, I believe the area will change, the area will be transformed, and in the future we're gonna have the responsible and good leaders in our area. Thank you so much for watching this. Be blessed, stay blessed, and be a blessing.